So, yeah. Let's see how controversial this is gonna be. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Now, what I may say may be considered controversial, but I'm so sick of it at this point, I'm just gonna say it anyway. I am done with people asking me for donations. Like, oh my god, Steffen, how could you be so heartless? Like, how could you not want to, like, save the Rat unicorn? Oh my god, Becky, get your head out of your butt. Obviously, it would be called a tunicorn. But yeah, about the donation thing. Look, obviously I would love to give money wherever I could, just so I could make something better. Again, just want to make people happy. But I can't, because here's the surprising thing. I don't have a lot of money. What? Yeah, I know, a college kid not having a lot of money, that doesn't sound common at all. I mean, obviously I would love to pay for, like, my own butler, my own limo, my own 5-star slide of macaroni and cheese, hashtag relatable, but I can't. But that's not the real problem. Okay, look, I'm not against most people asking for donations, just the overly aggressive ones. And if you don't think those exist, hello? Is anyone in there, McFly? Hello? I had to make that reference. I mean, I don't know how you don't think these people can exist. I mean, you have to have run into one by now. These are the people who completely ruin it for the rest of the people who want donations. They're the people who come up to you, even though you make it a distinct effort not to have eye contact with them, and stop you dead in your tracks. Then, they guilt you into donating some money. And I don't mean just a little bit. I mean a lot, a bit. A lot. Like, your next meal, a lot. Now, let me give you a bow and stance. Now, a couple of days ago, I was just in downtown Oslo, minding my business, semi-knowing the rules of the road. When I saw a donation seeker. You can kind of see where this is going, right? Now, I knew I had to keep my eyes away from him. The city has taught me well. That didn't matter because he came up to me anyway and started talking to me about the endangered cement turtle T-Rex. Or something like that. Now see, where a normal person would have just kept walking along, leaving the guy in his tracks, I stayed. But come on, he was freaking talking about dinosaurs. I think. Now let me tell you something, when these aggressive people start, they don't stop. For anything. I mean, I was sending clear signals that I didn't have any money to help him. But that didn't matter. And in a matter of minutes, he had me filling out paperwork so I could donate money. What the actual heck, Steffen? But after having this happen to me several times, yes, kids, in a city, this can happen multiple times over a day. I learned that you should tell them that you don't have any cash on you, and that usually works. Usually. See, I underestimate how clever this guy could actually be, because he placed himself in front of an ATM in the banking district of Oslo, Norway. So obviously he has done this before and I'm screwed. So he dragged me to the ATM and expected me to pull money out of my own personal bank account. And because I'm an awkward train wreck of a human being, I wanted to avoid the situation. I tried to lay him down easy and say that this wasn't my bank's ATM and my real bank is on the other side of the street. Oh please, I'm weak. I don't have it in me to say screw you and then walk off never to see the guy again. But yeah, back to the story. Now remarkably, the guy said okay and I thought, yas, and he'd leave me alone. Nope. So I went out of my way to go across the street and make it seem like I was actually just getting money from my bank when I was hoping that he would stay in one place never to see me again. But I was wrong. Again and again, I underestimated how dedicated this guy actually was, because instead of waiting where he originally was, he was following me to make sure I got the money. Oh my god, why would he still follow me? I mean, he could have just stayed in the exact same place, going after more people, probably making more money. But I was too deep now, and for the next 10 minutes, my life became a distinct series of events just trying to avoid the guy. Now, even after all of this, you'd think that I probably would have gotten rid of him by now. No! He was still behind me! So, in my final act of desperation, I went down the sketchy construction alley that probably wasn't at all safe just to escape this person. And unless he valued not getting hit in the head by falling debris, I would be screwed. But lucky enough for me, it finally worked. I was far away from that guy. Of course, I still had to make several connections on several different forms of transportation, but I was in the clear. So yeah, there's my story about the overly aggressive donation seeker. I still have a heck of a lot more of those stories, but I'm not gonna get into any of those now because ain't nobody got time for that. But in the end, I just wanted to make something clear. Not all donation seekers are bad. Many of them are good people who are just trying to do a good thing for a good group or organization. And as a guy who has tried to get donations for a group before, it's hard work. But if you can't or just don't want to donate any money, don't do what I did. Please just be upfront and say, no, sorry, please have a good day. And to those aggressive donation seeking people, stop. I mean, if they want to give you money, they will. You shouldn't have to guilt trip people, because then you're just compromising your values and the values of the charity or group. So if you hear a no, leave it as a no and just say, have a good day. You do not need to chase after them, probably to their death. So after that bad long spiel, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, story, rant, thing. Today's shout out goes out to Just a Misfit, and he is a comedy vlogger, and oh my god, he is so young and yet so flipping talented. I mean, he just has like the knack. Does anyone still use the word knack? He has the knack for it. I think if I had to compare him to like a very famous YouTuber, I have to probably compare him to Ryan Higan, like the forms of comedy. Just, oh my god, so funny and talented. And in the end of everything, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and this is Stefsjons signing out.